Cancer, welcome to your weekly horoscope for April 20th to the 26th, 2026. My name's Adeana. I'm an intuitive astrologer. Cancer, this is a defining week for your direction, your visibility, and the legacy you are actively building. The energy this week is not subtle. It is asking you to take yourself seriously in a way you may be avoiding, because what is unfolding right now is not just about your next move, it's about your long-term trajectory. We start the week off on April 20th with a powerful and pressurized alignment in your 10th house of career, public image, and life path. We have Mercury forming in conjunction of both Mars and Saturn in Aries, while we are still also in the Mars Saturn conjunction energy that took place on April 19th. So, this is accountability energy. This is pressure to perform, decide something, or act with precision. At its highest expression, this is leadership. This is you stepping into authority, making strategic decisions, and communicating with clarity and discipline within your professional life. You may be taking on more responsibility or being seen in a more serious light. However, you do also have to watch for burnout, frustration with authority, and feeling blocked or criticized within your career. You may feel like no matter how much effort you're putting in, it's not moving fast enough. And this is not the week to rush outcomes. This is the week to build structure. Every decision you make right now has long-term consequences. So instead of reacting emotionally, respond strategically. You are being asked to lead, not from impulse, but from maturity. Then we get to April 23rd, and we have the Venus Uranus conjunction in your 11th house of friendships, social circles, community, and future goals. This is going to be the final conjunction between Venus and Uranus. And Venus is the dispositor of Taurus. So when we have these Venus Uranus conjunctions, they are pretty potent, but this is going to be the last one. So this is a breakthrough moment in your social world. This could bring exciting new connections, unexpected opportunities through your network, or a realization about the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with. You may also feel drawn to different communities or inspired by people who think differently than you. You do have to watch for sudden changes in friendships and social circles, maybe feeling disconnected from certain groups, or unexpected shifts in plans or long-term goals may take place. This is not a loss though. Look at this as a redirection. You are evolving right now, and your environment needs to reflect that. Don't cling to connections that are no longer aligned just because they feel familiar. Let your future call in the right people. Then we get to April 24th, and we have Venus entering your 12th house of healing, rest, and the subconscious. And this is when the energy really softens and turns inward. This is where you begin to pull back a little bit from the outside world. This can be deep emotional healing. This is reconnecting with yourself. This is prioritizing rest and allowing space for reflection. It's a beautiful time for creativity, spirituality, and quiet restoration. But you do have to watch here for escapism or avoidance tendencies, or even isolating yourself too much or suppressing what needs to be felt. You do need solitude, but intentional solitude. This is where you recharge, not where you hide. Then we get to April 25th, and this is where everything begins to shift on a much deeper level. We have Uranus officially entering Gemini, which is in your 12th house. This is beginning an 8-year cycle of subconscious awakening. This is profound. Your inner world is about to change over the next decade. This is spiritual awakening. This is breaking free from limiting beliefs, unconscious patterns, and emotional cycles that have really been holding you back. You may become more intuitive, more aware, more connected to your inner guidance. However, you do have to watch for anxiety, restlessness, and feeling unsettled without really understanding why. This may be something that you are navigating over the next decade. The best thing to do is to stay grounded. You definitely need some grounding practices. You need space to process. You need to start to trust that even if you don't understand everything right now, something is shifting for your higher good. Then we get to April 25th, and we have the sun in your 11th house. forming a square to Pluto in your eighth house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This is where things start to feel intense. There may be power dynamics within friendships, financial entanglements, or emotional connections. You may feel like something is being revealed or that there's something deeper beneath the surface of a situation. This is transformation at its highest level, but this is you seeing clearly where your energy is being exchanged and choosing to reclaim your power back. You do have to watch for control, jealousy, or fear of loss with this transit. Just remember that you cannot control outcomes, but you can control your boundaries, where you are over investing and where you are giving more than you're receiving. This is your moment to recalibrate. Then we get to April 26th, and we have Mercury forming a square to Jupiter in your first house of identity and self expression. This creates tension between how you see yourself and how you're being seen by others. You may feel like you have something to say, something to prove, but it could come out too strong, too fast, or without full clarity. However, this is confidence. This is you speaking up and advocating for yourself, but you do just have to watch for overcompensating, over explaining, or saying too much in an attempt to be understood. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. Let your actions speak. And then we also have Venus in your 12th house forming a sextile to Neptune in your 10th house. This is alignment between your inner world and your outer path. This is intuitive guidance around your career, your purpose, and your direction. This is where you begin to trust what you feel, even if it doesn't make logical sense yet. This is not about forcing clarity. This is about allowing it to come to you. Cancer, this week is about responsibility and release. You are being asked to step up in your external world while also doing deep internal work behind the scenes. That balance is where your power lies.